Yeah, I know, I know. I was supposed to build the friend set, but I kind of got carried away. Yeah. Hello, everybody. This is Dr. McBrick, and I am here with a mock of a pizza shop. That's right, a pizza shop. And so here's the story. What happened was I was out with Piper this weekend, and I was at Target, and I was looking through the Legos, and I saw this. The Friends Heartland Pizzeria set 41311. Well, it was on sale, and I think this set retails for about $39.99. It was on sale for $21.99, and I've always wanted to do a pizza shop in my town, but I actually like the front of this, and I thought I could maybe wrap some tan bricks around it and make it into a basic little building. But I kind of got a little carried away and decided to go off with my own creation, and obviously you can tell there are similarities. I used the front facade to a large extent, and I used some of the equipment in some of the elements that I got in the set that you'll see. So anyway, let's take a look at this particular mock. Now this mock is on a 16 by 32 base plate. It is all set up, as you can see. It's all set up to go onto the roads. So I connect my roads with these 2 by 2 plates. And then the sidewalk is the same size as the sidewalk everywhere else. I received a huge lot of 2 by 1 in this color, and a couple 4 by 1s, but a huge lot of like 700 or 800 of the 2 by 1s of this color, a few extra masonry bricks of this color, and from our pick a brick wall at the Legoland Discovery Center, I had a whole cup full of these. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to make the building in that color, and I think it goes well with the tan. It looks like a building that you would find in terms of a pizzeria. Now, where I grew up in a steel mill town. It was a hard scrabble town, great city. I loved growing up there. My dad worked at the mill. My grandfathers worked at the Ford Motor Company in town. So it was a town that was very ethnically diverse, and we had a lot of pizzerias. And so I modeled this pizzeria after some of the pizzerias that I knew as a kid in my town. And I think if any of you have grown up in cities with pizzerias, big cities, or even small towns, you'll kind of see where I'm coming from with this. So anyway, it's a modular build that you can put, and I plan on putting, actually this will go next to the Legoland Discovery Center way over there. It'll go on its side. Unfortunately, I only had 2 by 2s of these these deep red bricks. I forget what the actual color is called, but because of that, I didn't have any singles. And because I didn't have any singles and I wanted to interlock the bricks, I have a hodgepodge of bricks on the sides. Now, I'm the type of builder that I do not like building modulars that look crazy like this. I just don't. But I had to because I didn't have any single bricks, and I also wanted to put some masonry bricks in, so on the inside it would look really cool. Hopefully you'll think so as well. But anyway, so this will be covered by 2 buildings on each side, so all you will see is the side. But as you see, there's a nice tile up here. Mama's Pizzeria is an original pizzeria from the 30s. I used a vintage pizza sign as opposed to the new signs that they have, and that is a nice print. Basically the store has not changed since Mama purchased it back in the 30s. The first floor, you go in, you order your pizza, that's where they make it, the pizza, and then up top we have a nice balcony. So let's go inside and take a look. As you see, the floor, the second floor is in the modular style, and it has these 4 by 1 plates here with the 2 studs on the side to connect. And this is a top view. Now, I did not have enough tiles to do the floor. I tried, but I just didn't have enough singles and doubles and 2 by 2s to do the floor in the color that would look actually decent. So I didn't do the floor, but no big deal. As you can see, the masonry bricks show that the building is old, from the 30s, and there's a staircase going up made of brick, the same brick that the outside is made of. So let's go down and take a deeper dive into what you see here.
And now we'll take a look at the cooler. And the cooler is where they keep all of their refrigerated goods. And so if we open it here with the nifty handle, you can see that they have water and juice and all kinds of adult beverages, as well as this is where they keep their dough for the pizza. Now let's take a look at the food prep area. The food prep area comes with a sink for doing dishes, and it looks like there's some dirty dishes there. It also comes with the traditional pizza oven, the brick pizza oven. It looks like there is a pie in the pizza oven at the moment. The pizza oven can fit 2 pies. However, there's just one baking. Looks like it might be pepperoni and peppers. It's set at 475 degrees at all times and gets those pizzas just perfect. You can see the rolling pin so they can roll out the dough, and it looks like somebody's already rolled out some blank dough there, and we have an assortment of cheeses, some pepperoni and some green peppers, it looks like, on the next pizza. There's boxes so that when the pizzas come out of the oven, using the paddle that's stored on the side of the oven, they can stick them in the boxes and prepare them for delivery. Now, one thing that's interesting of note here is if you look and you will see a 100 unit hanging on the wall. That is actually the first unit that Mama made back in the 30s from her pizza pies. So she is very proud of that, and everyone who works at Mama's has been proud of it through the ages. That plaque there is an award from the local newspaper for having the best pizza in Fingsdale. So let's take a look at the front counter. Well, when a customer walks in, not only are they greeted with a smile by a friendly Mama's worker, they are greeted by a menu, and that menu has all of the different options for Mama's amazing pizza pies. There is a phone there from which to take orders. Now, if you notice, that phone is an old phone because that is the same phone Mama has been using for 40 years. It's a relatively new phone. It wasn't obviously the first phone that Mama used back when she started, but it has been around since the 50s, and Mama is not going to a cell phone to save her life. Anyway, there is the cash register, and that's a modern cash register. It's probably about circa 1980, but Mama enjoys it, and it does the job. There's a nice notepad there with which to take orders, and it looks like there's a couple of pies that are ready to go out for delivery. There's also a clock. Timeliness is extremely important in Mama's, and she prides herself on getting a pizza pie out within 20 to 25 minutes, depending on toppings.
Okay, for the second floor of Mama's, we have the balcony that you can go out and sit on, the terrace out there, and we have nicely appointed red and white checked tablecloths for you to have on the table while you're eating your pizza. The roof is a basic roof with the AC HVAC unit on top, and has a kind of a little flare up here at the top just to kind of give it some structure. And if you notice, the canopies are done in the colors of Italia. So let's go inside and let's see what we have. As we come up the stairs of Mama's, we will notice that although I made a staircase down below, I did not have the plates to divide up. So I just simulated a hole by putting some of those black minifig stands on there. So that way when you're looking at it from afar, it does still kind of look like there's a hole going down into the first level. So I hated to do that, but I didn't have the plates, and I didn't want to buy any for this particular MOC. So anyway, I also used, if you notice, a traditional pizza, vintage pizza, printed pizza, and then the ones from the Friends set, with the big pepperonis and the green peppers and such. So we have seating up here in Mama's inside in case it's raining and you don't want to sit on the balcony. It's a little less Spartan. I mean, it's a little more Spartan inside than it is outside. Outside we have the nice tablecloths and the flowers and the colors of Italy. In here it's much more subdued, more like you would find in a regular pizza joint. And it looks like people are enjoying their pizza. So the workers bring the pizzas up here, they set them on that table, and then folks come and pick up their order. That's basically the upstairs So there you have it, Mama's Pizzeria, established in 1930, and it is still going strong today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and like I said, you know, I got the set, and I just kind of saw some potential in it. I used some of my own bricks and elements and things like that to kind of make it come alive and make it fit in our city. I would strongly recommend that if you're not so much into the Friends line, think again, because the Friends line, as you see here, has some really cool elements, and the elements are very easily minifig scale. The Lego company did that on purpose, and it's actually some really cool sets. And I got into them, of course, because of my two daughters, particularly Piper, because Friends came about after my older daughter Megan had grown up and stuff. But I got into the Friends sets, and you know, if you can get past the some of the color schemes that are really bright and really fluorescent and stuff, which I think are cool. But there's some really cool elements, and as you can see, you can mock a lot of these Friend sets into your own city. So anyway, with that, I think I'm going to have some pizza. Talk to you soon. This is Dr. McBrick, signing out.